So apparently in Hollywood, you can't get fired for quite a few things, but you can get fired for something like this. Talking about how there's looters out there, and if someone tries to take down your property, you'll actually defend it. Amazing, isn't it? Amazing indeed. So hey there. Now before we begin, this is our second comic, another case for the littlest umbrella. Link is in the description. This is how we maintain sponsor-free living. We're beholden to no one. We can cover what we want. We can go out. We can also challenge the mainstream. We can make the crazies even crazier, and we can make a good product to boot. More on that at the end of the video. So while looking through all the casual Hollywood stupid out there, I ran across this article from the Mary Sue and thought, wow, this might actually be interesting. After all, you have someone fired from Law and Order over quote-unquote offensive Facebook posts, and if the Mary Sue is actually celebrating it, yeah, it must be terrible, right? It must be totally terrible. So color me uneducated in the things that don't matter. But this original poster here, I had no idea who this person was. They say that they're big shot Hollywood producer and centrist trash, but still, that meant absolutely nothing to me. According to the Mary Sue, though, this person has been connected to Big Little Lies, to Barry, and other shows as well. So basically, they're trying to take down someone else that is also connected to Hollywood. Isn't that a lovely, lovely way to live? So this post too, this is definitely a job takedown attempt. How do I know? Well, when you look through all things that are posted in this, you'll notice first of all the announcement where they were actually hired for something. Craig Gore said on May 6th, took another gig back in the Wolf Camp. Can't wait to get rolling with leading a badass organized crime team as they take down NYC's most notorious. So you can see the clip of that too. Now the other clips in this include, look what'll get you fired too. We already know what won't get you fired out there, but look what will get you fired. A message saying curfew here. And as the Mary Sue describes this picture, you have a guy with an assault rifle and also a mask on. Oh my God, what a monster. Yeah, what a terrible thing to take a picture of you at your house brandishing a weapon, saying get some. If you really want it, come get some. He also says this, there's a conversation here. Hell yeah, should have seen me pick up my kid strapped, and that's supposed to be apparently. Get some. Sunset, he goes on, Craig Gore says, is being looted 2 blocks from me. So the looting is going on 2 blocks. And make no mistake, we're not talking about protesting. We're talking about looters. You've seen all the pictures. You think I won't light MFers up who are trying to F with my property I worked for all my life? Think again. Another person says, I'm right there with you, brother. So, you want to come get my stuff? Yeah, I will light you up for it. What a terrible thing to say, right? What a terrible thing indeed. Except that it's real. That's exactly what I think too. Now, you know that that's aimed to take you down, but look at what else is aimed to take you down here. You see the actor tagged into this, and they say that your new showrunner is a what? Proud Boy. Yeah, you know that, again, is aimed at trying to destroy your life and livelihood. Now, what's interesting is the actor's description in this, too. When I read this, I thought, yeah, this guy has got to be in trouble before I ever get to the punchline on it, because read that. The guy who recognizes every quote-unquote free thinker, quote-unquote patriot, for what they really are. So what are you, really? Yeah, fun times in that. I play pretend sometime. I'm nicer on Instagram. But yeah, I think that sentence, it really speaks. So when you go through this, you can see them aiming at it. How do you know that they were aiming to take down this person's career? Well, you can see it right here. You have the statement along with the ladies and gentlemen, we got them. Dun dun dun. Because of course, they wanted to ruin this person's life. Look at this answer too. I mean, this is typical Hollywood. This is typical elitism and utilizing tragedy to say, yeah, I want to get that person out of here. Wolf Entertainment notes Dick Wolf's statement regarding Craig Gore. I will not tolerate this conduct, especially during our hour of national grief. I am terminating Craig Gore immediately. to the tune, of course, of 11.8K likes, 2,000 retweets. Fun times, isn't it? Fun time. Now, interestingly, that wasn't the only person trying to take down this guy as well. If you go through the commentary, I always like looking at that, trying to see what blue check marks pop up. Here's another one, Matt, somebody else I didn't know, but when I looked at their description here, I thought that was fascinating. You're a strategist for Amnesty International, connected with so many other boards and fellowships. Yeah, that guy out there is trying to cut away other people's jobs while throwing around the same quote in that, saying that this person is a proud boy. Now, seeing that designation, proud boy, it got me thinking, if you get someone fired calling them that, what could be the legal ramifications for it? See, I decided to look up proud boy. I mean, you, like myself, probably know what a proud boy is. You've probably heard about that if you've had any time whatsoever online. But if you look up the name or the label that they're throwing around, one of the first things that you find is the Southern Poverty Law Center's definition of that under hate watch. Interesting. Now, when you go through and you look at this, they talk about affiliations with other types of, you know what kind of ists they're going to throw in there. People in white hoods, other types of ists and on. And then you have this designation here. The SPLC designates the Proud Boys a hate group. So they actually call them a hate group. When you're throwing that around, trying to get someone fired, it's like comparing them to those guys out there that like to wear around white hoods and robes and on. I could see that having a problem. Now, there's a bunch of comments that I want to look at from this too, but I found it rather fascinating to see people like Ice-T sounding off on it, considering Ice-T, he would be one of those people. If someone broke in his home, he would talk about going to extremes to deal with that. But right now, oh no. The big boss is cleaning house. Respect. Oh, respect indeed. Man, what hypocrisy in this stuff. And what's hilarious about this stuff, too, is that there are plenty of people out there that this guy is trying to appease with these decisions who would burn his career down in a minute as well. Dick Wolf is one of the single biggest distributors of cop propaganda in the past century. You'll notice that comes from a check mark as well. Here's another person, Craig Gore. I'll shoot someone, Dick Wolf. Ha ha ha. We're going to play the theme song to Law and Order here. You have other ones that are calling this guy an ist because he said that he wouldn't let people loot his home, and he posted a picture of it. What a monster there. Love it when ists face the rare consequences. Yeah, I wonder if you've faced any consequences for anything. I wonder if anyone would want to steal your cats. Just curious. The way Dick Wolf fired Craig Gore faster than Minneapolis arrested, they're talking about the cop there. Interesting comparison, huh? Dick Wolf doesn't mess around. Can't give details, as I'd be breaking confidence, but he stood up for this sort of thing before against a network. He's solid. Now that makes me wonder what exactly this person's talking about. We're talking about yet another blue check mark attached to this. This person's saying that they know about things behind the scenes. I wonder if that ended up with litigation too, like this stuff should. Here's another one. Wow, Dick Wolf, who could have guessed one of your shows that relentlessly lionizes cops would have a lunatic writer that revels in the idea of state-sanctioned murder. State-sanctioned murder. I'm going to shoot people if they come in and try to take over my home. Oh my God, you're basically reveling in state-sanctioned murder. Yeah, good times there, huh? Good times. Here's yet another person posting about it. No, that we truly need a new Law and Order series. Dick Wolf, sis, let that cop go. Reboot DC. So, another person that would cancel you even having this. Here's a defund the police. This a-hole should be fired immediately, and Dick Wolf should donate about $1 billion to help black people suffering in part from the narratives he helped make a fortune propagating. They love you too, buddy. They love you too. They would see you under the boot heel and quickly. Since Dick Wolf is trending, another one, let's talk about how he claims his shows are apolitical, yet his crime shows are essentially a PR machine for the police. He's constantly portrays cops as hero and glorifies illegal, unethical behavior in the justice system. Yeah. So this stuff, like I said, it goes on for a while. You see all kinds of fascinating things brought up. Now, there were a few comments in there, too, that brought up older controversy, like supporting Mike Tyson and this, Jase Alexander. The Jase Alexander thing, I'd never heard of. Apparently, they had a P to the E to the D to the O as a director for a lot of their old episodes. That's absolutely crazy, too. And what it tells me is simple. It says that when these people go out and they sound off on some recent inane controversy, people they might actually find out about the skeletons in the show's past, and those things, they are messed up. They are messed up indeed. But anyhow, I'll leave you with this. Let me know what you think about all of this crazy. And yeah, what a weird world. So this is our newest comic, another case for the littlest umbrella. This is 40 pages of all ages Lovecraftian goodness, in which a detective and his littlest sidekick, that's the avatar for my 6-year-old daughter, face off against an ancient threat in an all-new adventure. This stuff, it keeps us sponsor-free and beholden to no one. It lets us put out a good book. It makes the crazies even crazier. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and we can challenge the mainstream. I want to say, too, thank you for showing up, being part of this thing. As always, appreciate you. And until next time, we'll see you soon.